2023 has been kind of a really good year for bourbon so far.
I think it's been pretty steady.
Yeah, steady. That's a good word.
I think that.
Yeah.
That's a good word.
It's a good word.
So let's talk about the best bourbons so far in 2023.
Welcome back to another edition of Bourbon Kingdom. I'm David.
And I'm Zach.
And today we are going to talk about the best releases so far this year.
So I always like to kind of judge like before allocation season, like just kind of like get my mind around how many bottles that we thought were really, really good this year.
Yep.
That was, kind of the start of it. So we kind of cut off a couple bottles that maybe we didn't like. So end of the year isn't as difficult.
Yeah.
Try to figure out. And Dave, I'm looking, there's a lot of bottles.
There are.
There's a lot.
It's been an interesting year. It feels like the last couple of years, everything started to come like right now.
Mm-hmm.
But this year, it's just kind of been a slow leak of releases.
1,000%.
And just really good stuff that has come through so far.
I mean, I'm looking at our little schedule that I halfway made up there, and I feel like allocation season started in May.
I think you're...
And I have a buddy of mine who's like, I hope not for my sake. And I was like, no, I'm being like dead serious.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like good bourbon started dropping that I'd chase
I think you're
after
right.
At that point in time.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But anyways, we have a ton of bourbon to talk about, so we're going to go ahead and get to it.
And we're going to go fast. We're not going to spend a lot of time on many of these.
Exactly. I will say a couple things really quick. We're in groups and bottles together, just either by distillery or release or whatever.
Yeah.
We'll kind of explain that as we go.
Yep.
This is in no particular order, exception for our top 5. I do think we have a top 5. I don't know what the order is.
I feel like we have a top 6, but I don't know what the order is.
I feel like it's a top 5.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But anyways, let's go ahead and begin. So
hit that like, subscribe, turn on them notifications, and let us know what we get right and wrong in this.
Yeah, sure. All right, so really quick, we're going to talk about Bardstown Bourbon Company. So I want to talk about Discovery 10 and then the 2 Origins.
We've talked about the 2 Origins a lot, so I think we can kind of just go, you know we like these. These are very approachable, very good bourbons that in theory should be available and are going to open Bardstown up to a whole different demographic of people, to me.
This bottle, or these 2 bottles, and then there's one other bottle on our list that in theory should be like an everyday shelfer kind of release, I think are the best new things released this year.
Yeah.
I am just super, it just, everything we talk about, how excited we are about Bardstown, these 2 bottles scream that.
Yep.
10 is really, really good to great. Discovery 11 might be potentially super great. And we'll talk about that, why and when, whenever we get to Discovery 11.
That sounds good.
All right, so the next one, Maker's Mark Beep.
Beep.
Again, Maker's Mark, just doing like these kind of releases, these kind of LEs are just super special, really, really good.
Yep.
And they're findable.
Findable, affordable.
Yes.
All those things.
Like go and snag them up.
Yeah.
They don't hardly cost like 60-something bucks.
Yeah.
I think they're reasonable. I think they're very, very enjoyable. They do a great job with them.
Yeah, they do. Really good job.
You could argue this. I'm surprised you didn't argue harder for this one, honestly, Dave. Is the Joseph A. Magnus Cigar Blend Batch. Is this 175?
175.
I'm going to be honest with you. I had 174 and 176 over the last couple weeks.
175 is
not as good as 175.
Yeah, 175 is good. We got lucky to get this one. I feel extremely lucky to get it.
Got it from our boy Jack.
Yep, from Jack at Zatunas, and I'm
Zambonis.
super happy at the Zambonis.
Zora.
Yeah, this is really good. As a matter of fact, after we record tonight, I'm taking this home with me because he has been very liberal with the amount of liquid that he's taken out of this bottle.
Look, I have a friend that has a problem.
Yeah. So, yeah. I still think this may make our top 20 at the end of the year.
I bet you it probably does make our top 20.
It's really good, and so I know I'll have to save a little bit for the end of the year for blinds or whatever, but really glad like that this one made it. This is because this one's really good. So
it really is. All right, so if the Origin series are not the best eventually sit on shelves bottle that's released this year. this one? Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof Rye.
Yeah.
This is like 126 proof.
Yeah.
126 proof. I've had some of the higher proof ones. This is just as good as the higher proof ones.
I think so. I think you're right.
It's a perfect bourbon drinker's rye, in my opinion. And it's Jack Daniel's.
Yeah.
It's a great bottle. It's a absolute just monster.
I agree, and I'm glad that this is going to be like an everyday shelfer, like the regular barrel proof.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Barrel proof. So
might take some time, but eventually
it will probably take some time, but it eventually will sit on the shelves, and it's really good.
Yeah. Next one, something that I don't think is going to be sitting on shelves, but I wish it was. Sagamore 8-year rye.
Yep.
Honestly, it just I was kind of curious how much better it would be than a standard release. It's better.
It is better.
And it's really stinking good.
Yeah, it's really good. I wish Sagamore was more, their special stuff was more readily available down here.
Yeah, I agree.
But
even though we've had some friends that have given us some stuff who live up there by them, and we appreciate you guys tremendously.
Yeah, yeah. So Sagamore, we always tell you, like, if you can get your hands on Sagamore stuff, get your hands on it because it's just really good.
Yeah, I mean, they're arguably making the best rye on the market right now.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so maybe the bottle you and I will argue over the most. Old Carter Batch 14.
Yeah, I mean, here's the truth. It's good. I
think it can be sneaky great.
I just think the price of it is just a little.
Yeah, but you see, at the end of the year, we don't argue about price.
We're in mid-year, so we're at mid-year. So I'm gonna argue price. I just think
I'm really hoping that thing blinds like a monster.
It probably will. It probably will because it's good.
I really enjoy it. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it that much, and I kind of go back and sip on it every once in a while, like. I feel like I'm aging it myself in the glass. I know that's not possible.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm just
kind
of going back. No, maybe with my will.
Yeah.
But
put some heat on it.
You know, I just kind of go back to I'm just like, man, I hope
it smells good.
Because it is good.
Yeah. It's good. I remember drinking it. It's good.
Yeah, you were a little bit hard on it.
That's probably what was hard on it. But it's mostly for the price. Like, I'm hard on the price.
That's fair. All right. Next one. Forgate. Kelvin 5. It is solid.
Yep.
It is really, really good. I'm curious how it does in blinds.
I will be curious how it does in blinds as well. 4
was an absolute just destroyer
Yeah.
of worlds when it came to last year's blinds. So I'll be interested with 5, but I think 5 is super solid. It's hard to follow 4.
Yeah.
But I think I think 5 is still really, really good.
After a hitter bottle, like sometimes like you can't always live up to the hype of what came before you. And this 6 will probably be good, and we'll reminisce about 4 and go, well, 6 was better than 5 because it didn't come right after 4.
I'm still waiting for a certain bottle to be released by Forgate that I have not seen drop yet. I can't talk about it.
Yeah.
But like I know I've wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Maybe said something to somebody here about it.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
And I'm super excited about that one to be released. All right, next one. And this one, I keep seeing people hype about being towards Whiskey of the Year stuff. And I'm not saying that the Batch 4 of Russell's 13 can't. I just don't think it is. I don't think it's Whiskey of the Year contender.
It's better than last year's release.
I agree. It's better than Batch 2 and Batch 3.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Now, also, let me say this. We said this in our review. We'll tell you guys now. We were told when I got this bottle from Wild Turkey. I was told by one of their brand ambassadors that there's only a Batch 4. There's not a Batch 5. It was just 2 different bottling dates.
Yeah.
So if you guys are looking at Batch 4s and Batch 5s, it's the same stuff in that.
And 4 and 5 are the same. They're just 4, just bottled on different dates.
Yeah, so it's just Batch 4.
Yeah.
So that's what we have been told.
Yeah.
So take that for what it is.
Yeah, it's good.
I do think it's really, really good.
It is really good.
I just semi-question it being Whiskey of the Year contender out of our top 5. I understand one of our top 5, arguably 2 of our top 5, are going to be really, really hard to find.
Yeah.
But even out of those, you compare those to the 3 others that we have in there. I still think it's that.
Yeah.
Something else Old Forester 117. Now this is one of these are going to be the extra old, and then the bottle and bond. We did not put the warehouse H. It just doesn't meet that.
It just doesn't. Yeah, it definitely doesn't meet the standard.
So how Dave and I always like to do these lists, we always like to try to pick like one of the discoveries or one of the stags or one of the 117s that we get.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to flood the list with all of them. So we'll probably pick from one of them. If it's just me speculating from the beginning, I'm going to kind of say the bottle and bond.
Would probably say that too.
I think we might see the Scotch finish barrel at the end of the year.
Oh, let's hope. Or let's not hope. Depends on how you feel about Scotch. These are good. I like both of these, but I think you're right. I think it's going to be the bottle. I think at the end of the year, it's going to be the bottle and bond.
By the way, I have that one sealed right now because I took one up Pours in the Park and it just walked off. I have no clue. I think it was killed anyways. So
it might be drank or somebody just took it.
I don't think anybody stole it.
Yeah, they're just like, look, there's a bottle.
I think they killed it and then just
there's a bottle of whichever one. What was it? The extra old that you took up?
No, the bottle and bond.
Oh.
The newest one.
Yeah.
All right, so we have the Stag Junior releases this year of the batch 19, batch 20, or the 22B, 20.
That's 23A.
23, and then you have another one.
I have 22A.
Yeah, I didn't even think about asking to bring that. So we'll have 3 of these. I'm guessing there's probably going to be another one that gets released at the end of the year.
You would think a 23B, and then we can kind of take the best of all 3 of those.
So we'll have to figure that out and then blind that and go from there. These all have been really, really good.
They have been good.
I think I like 19 more.
Which is 22B? I think that's 22B.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, sure. I guess we'll say 22B.
Stop saying 19 and
I know.
20. It's not what it is.
Look, I am literally one of the worst at it. All right?
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
But I think the 22B is my favorite. I think. Don't hold me to that. But yeah, so I think one of these will be in that list. I think it will also do really, really well. We'll see. I mean, obviously, I don't know what this year will hold for itself, but I think that will actually blind a lot better and a lot higher towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
All right, so next one. Wild Turkey Master Key. Just reviewed this not too long ago.
Yep, we did.
I'm very happy with how much you like that bottle.
I really like this bottle.
I do too. I enjoy it tremendously.
And this isn't in our top 5 right now, but it's really chomping at the bit, at the heels of the 5 that are there.
I think it's very high to be up there. I think, we have it. I guess we have our top 5 next. You could probably throw this one up there. You could probably throw maybe one of the Stags up there. Maybe the Russell's 13, but maybe we'd have to blind. My point being, this is really good, and I'm surprised how much I enjoy it.
Yeah,
like I really am happy with this release. Yeah. Hate the price, but I really, really enjoy the release.
Always hate the price.
All right, so these next are our top 5s. They're in no particular order, and we'll start off with the 2 that's probably a lot harder to get. The Smoke Wagon Winter Oak. Dave, I freaking love this bottle.
Oh, I love this bottle too.
I love this bottle so much, and I wish I didn't.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have a lot of whiskeys that I'd sit there, like, okay, so we all have that whiskey that we don't want to open, right?
Yeah.
Like we all do. I am very fortunate. I have some. I bought one that him and I both got one whenever we met Aaron.
Yep.
We hung out with him, talked with him. Aaron's like, the best part about Aaron, and I think I said this to you when we were walking away, I said the best part is he's just like one of us.
Yeah, he really is.
He loves whiskey.
He loves cigars.
Cool. He loves cigars.
Yeah.
He loves to hang out and chill. Like,
yep.
He's just a super awesome good dude.
Yeah.
And so I appreciate that about Aaron. But with all that being said, this thing is so dang good. I don't want to open it because I don't want it to go away.
Yeah.
But I know I need to.
I mean, I'm nursing this just because I don't want it to go. I don't want it to go away because it's so good. I kind of want to have a pour of it right now since we're here, but
I know.
I'm not going to.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
we haven't reviewed this yet. This is the only bottle on the list that we haven't reviewed. We have talked about it, a bunch.
Yeah,
but we haven't reviewed it yet.
But this is such a limited release; it's hard to get into people's hands.
I know. Let us know in the comments below if we should do a review of this. I kind of feel like it'd be wasted. I don't feel like a lot of people would enjoy it. Or let us know. Maybe we should do a short over. Maybe we look at doing a short and we go from there. All right, and on to the next one. Mr. Sam. Awesome, crazy unicorn. Cheech murdered this unicorn, by the way, but up Pours in the Park, but still love him.
Yeah.
This bottle is super special. Yes, it's ridiculously hard to find. We were very lucky that we were able to review it this year, but we just can't not add it to the end of the year.
It was a very, very good bottle. And
it's incredible.
Yeah. We can't help how hard it is to find.
Yeah. All right, so now more towards like I don't want to say regular stuff that you can find, but like the more allocated stuff that's been put out there.
Yeah.
Jack Daniel's 12 year. I understand some people are going to love the 10 year. I think it's good. It's not 12 year. 12 years, Baby Coy Hill. That's basically the best way to sum it up.
Yeah, it's really good. 12 years, really, really good. I think it's in a good spot on the list as well.
Yeah, I mean, so we didn't.
I'm just saying it's a good spot on the list. Top 5.
Being in the top 5.
Yeah,
for sure.
So, for sure.
A new contender, but hopefully our review is, well, I don't know if our review will be out yet or not. This thing's a monster. And the
spoiler, it's in our top 5.
I mean, I don't even know what else to say about it besides it is a utter monster.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good.
I don't want to give too many notes on anything.
It's just good. We'll just say it's good. Watch our review when it comes out.
And then lastly, pretty much has been my favorite bottle all year.
It has been.
Michter's 10-year bourbon. It's been our favorite bottle all year. I think it's been a lot of other whiskey tube channels, a lot of other media, vlogs or Instagrams or TikToks, whatever. Favorite bourbons of the year. Dan, I appreciate Dan, whenever we were sitting there talking about it, he's like, I told people that they can pretty much find these when they go down to Kentucky. They just have to wait it out. There is some truth to that. They do put these out weekly. It just depends on how much they put out.
You just got to guess the right day.
I can't guarantee you the day. I can't guarantee you the time. Nobody can.
No. Could be in the afternoon. Could be in the morning. Could be in the middle of the night where they just randomly do like a midnight open up. And
they don't. Just don't.
Michter's, it'd be super cool if you did. Like just a random
open. If you did, it would be cool. But they don't, so don't go and do that.
No. Don't wait at midnight. I promise you, they won't open up until 10 o'clock in the morning. So.
All right, so that was our list.
That is our list.
Let us know if we missed something. Let us know if we should review something else if we haven't done it already. And I think that's everything.
Yeah. Till next time.
We'll see you.
We'll see you.